Hi, my name is Stephen Yee. I want to share with you a company that has created a system that is helping brand new sales reps earn $20,000 a month within 90 days. This company is Family First Life. FFL was created in December of 2013 by agents for agents. This is our president and CEO, Sean Mike. What makes Sean different than most president and CEOs is that Sean sold insurance at a very, very high level. He was personally issue paying over $800,000 in a calendar year. He also had an agency of 42 agents doing $850,000 a month. His mission is to change the entire insurance industry. Sean said, "My goal is to have an army of men and women who have bigger bank accounts than any agents in the history of this industry." Now, with that in mind, let's meet some of the agents. Nina's 25, former personal trainer, and this year she'll make over $400,000. Jamie's 27, former network and digital marketer, and now earns $30,000 a month. Brandon is 40, former banker with 6 kids, and now consistently makes $40,000 a month. Genevieve is 29. She played Division I basketball and was going into the medical field until she saw the freedom that she could create by having her own business. Now she earns more than doctors, and in her first year, she made $400,000. Teresa is 62. She worked in the restaurant business for decades and now earns over $430,000 a year. Now you might be wondering, that sounds great and all, but can it really work for the normal person like me? What about someone who has never been in sales before? The answer to that question is yes. I once heard billionaire Mark Cuban say anytime he enters an industry that has been doing the same things for many years, he does the exact opposite to disrupt the entire industry. In the last few years, we've had a handful of companies who've been able to do this. Think about how Netflix disrupted the movie rental industry. Think about how Airbnb disrupted the hotel and hospitality industry. Think about how Uber and Lyft disrupted the taxi industry. Think about how Amazon disrupted the retail industry. When it comes to insurance, I want you to think about Family First Life. When the entire industry does things one way, we do the exact opposite. That is why we're known as the Rogue IMO. That is why we are the insurance disruptor. When evaluating which IMO you should put your reputation with, you should always evaluate these 7 things. Number 1, compensation. First of all, anyone that tells you compensation isn't important is lying to you. If you and I both sold the same policy to the same clientele with the same carrier and the same product, but you made $1,200 and I made $400, that's bogus. Most IMOs have starting comps of 25, 35, 45, 55% comp and max you out at 100 or a 110. At Family First Life, we start agents at a 90 and our top comp is a 145. Number 2, renewals. In this industry, there are a lot of companies that don't pay renewals, or you have to work at that company for 5, 7, 10, 15 years until your renewals come in. At Family First Life, you're vested day one. What does that mean? It means that there's no waiting period, your renewals count right away, you're vested day one. Number 3, the average agent income. LIMRA does the statistics for the entire industry. The average agent in the life insurance industry does $43,000 a year. The average agent at Family First Life does $174,000 for the same year. How do we have such a high average? Because of the next 2 points I'm going to make. Number 4, training. Other IMOs have people who haven't been in the field for years try to teach you how to sell insurance. Or you have to pay top dollar for new agent training. Or even worse, some agents actually make you make a list of friends and family, and then they sell your friends and family as your quote-unquote training fee. Here at Family First Life, we don't believe in any of that. We have training events, boot camps, online training, all held by agents who write 20, 30, 40, 50 grand plus a month, and they'll show you how to sell insurance for free. All our training events are also free. The regional trainings, the national convention cost tons of money to operate, but here at FFL, you pay $0 to attend our trainings. Number 5, leads. How you generate business is very important as well. Leads are the potential clients who have filled out forms asking for help in life insurance. Most places that have leads, however, sell you recycled leads who have been given to 10, 15, 20 other agents. Or worse yet, they don't have leads and they make you make a list of friends and family to sell insurance to. If that's their business model, you should run away as fast as you can. You can't sell your aunt and uncle an insurance policy every single week. You eventually run out. At Family First Life, you don't have to do that. We have 15 to 20 lead vendors that we'll have exclusive programs with to help you generate business. So ask yourself this: what is easier to sell? Your Uncle Bob, who doesn't want to buy any insurance, or your client Mary, who filled out a form asking for help in regards to life insurance? This is why we have agents who do $150,000 a year compared to the national average of $43,000 a year in the industry. Number 6, being independent. At FFL, you are truly independent. Most people will tell you that you're independent until you try to leave. They'll hold your contract hostage for about 6 months. At FFL, we don't hold any contracts. We don't even have you sign contracts. You can leave whenever you choose, which leads to my next point. Number 7, no contracts and no fees. Most of these other places will have you pay money to join the company. With Family First Life, there is no initiation fee. We believe we're so good that we should earn your business month in and month out. So you might be thinking, all right, I get it. You guys are the Rogue IMO, but show me some numbers. What have you guys done? Any chart that goes up and to the right is usually good, unless it's your weight or your cholesterol levels, right? But let's see what the company has done in the past. The first year our company was open in 2014, we issue paid $22 million. 2015, $57 million. 2016, $80 million. 2017, $100 million. 2018, $164. 2019, $212. And this past year, 2020, during a global pandemic, we issued paid $325 million, while most companies are going the exact opposite direction. In December of 2020, we issued paid $43 million alone. That's almost more than our second year in business. So if Family First Life issued paid $325 million, how much did the agents get paid? Well, in 2018, we had 12 people clear our Hall of Fame mark, which is $400,000 on their own personal pen. 12 people. In 2019, 25. In 2020, 59 people cleared the prestigious Hall of Fame mark by selling over $400,000 worth of life insurance by themselves. This year, we had 3 agents who did over $1 million worth of life insurance business on their own pen. Not team volume, personal volume. So who are we partnered with? We work with 20 or 30 carriers who are A-rated. We also are the number 1 IMO with Americo, Mutual of Omaha. Companies like John Hancock and CVS Pharmacy and Aetna have created products that are exclusive and say, hey, we want you to help us push this into the marketplace. We have tons of selection. We are not a captive agency or a captive insurance company. Now, what kind of insurance do we sell here at Family First Life? Unlike most places where they just sell final expense or just sell mortgage protection or just sell annuities, we are a full service IMO. We do it all. In final expense, we often use a whole life product to help protect our senior clients' funeral and burial expenses. In mortgage protection, we help clients protect their mortgage by paying off their house in case of a death or disability. In advanced market sales, we use IULs and fixed index annuities to help protect our clients' assets and then help them turn on a pension-like income. We also have a Medicare supplement department where we help our clients over the age of 65 cover their Medicare expenses. With all these niche areas that we protect clients, we have leads in those areas too. We talked earlier about how leads are vital on how you generate business so you don't have to bother your friends and family. At Family First Life, we work with 15 to 20 different lead vendors. These vendors specialize in generating leads that are exclusive to us. We work with several vendors who generate Facebook final expense leads anywhere from $15 to $25 per lead. We also have a new exclusive contract for FFL agents only where they can get a brand new, warm, instant internet life lead for $11 per lead. We have the traditional direct mail leads for mortgage protection and final expense. These leads can cost anywhere from $30 to $60 per lead. We also have a vendor who does mail drops of 1,000 pieces of mail for anywhere between $450 to $650 per drop. And on top of all that, we have a CRM that has leads anywhere from $1, $2, $3 to $10 for brand new agents to start with too. Now let's talk about the fun stuff, compensation plans and how you get paid. Our compensation is easy to understand. You do the volume, you move up. We have a producer's contract and a builder's contract. Unlike most places where you're obligated to recruit and build an agency in order to move up, we're not like most. You can move up from a 90 to a 130 strictly off of your personal production. For example, let's say you sell $40,000 in life business with no team 2 months in a row, then you'll earn 120% compensation. We have a or compensation plan, while most companies have a and compensation plan. What I mean is this. You can sell $40,000 by yourself 2 months in a row, or you can build an agency that does $150,000 back-to-back months to obtain that 120% compensation. Other companies are and companies. They basically say you have to sell $40,000 a month and your team has to do 150,000, and you have to have 33 unique writers, and we think that's crazy because they're just making it harder for you to move up. What happens if you're really good and the agents that you work with are really good too? You sell 40,000 and you teach them how to do the same, but you don't have the unique writers to move up. That sucks. So the left column is simple. Producer's contract. Anywhere from a 5,000 to a 60,000 in personal production on your own pen, 2 months in a row, you'd move up to that compensation plan. But let's talk about the builder's contract. Let's say you want to build an agency so you don't have to sell life insurance for the rest of your life. You can do that as well. So let's say I write $20,000 a month and I teach 9 other people how to sell $20,000 a month just like myself. If I were to do that for 2 months straight, that's a $200,000 in agency volume, which means I have earned the 125% comp. How much did I do? I did 20. How much did the team do? They did 180. Combined, we did 200. Now, whether it's 9 people or one other person or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Our comp plan is simple. You do the volume, you move up. Let's talk about the part-time agent with Family First Life. At FFL, if you want to be part-time, we have a plan for you too. Let's say you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, so you decide to jump on board and work part-time on your future. Most part-time agents start on what we call brand new instant warm buyer leads. You run appointments on just Saturday and Sunday because most people that have jobs work from Monday through Friday, so Saturday and Sunday everybody's home. You book 10 appointments, 5 appointments a day, and you only close 3 out of the 10 appointments. So that's terrible, but let's talk about how good terrible is at Family First Life. So let's say you sell a policy of $60 a month, which is $720 is what the client pays annually. The insurance company is going to pay what the client's annual premium is, $720, multiply by your contract level. Let's just say it's 90 for a total of $648 for that commission. $648 per policy times 3 policies a week is $1,944. Now let's take that $1,944 and subtract the $400 you spent on leads. That's $1,500 a week. $1,500 a week times 4 weeks in a month is just over $6,000 for that month. $6,000 a month times 12 months, that's $74,000 in a year. That's not a bad part-time gig. Matter of fact, that part-time gig is probably better than most people's full-time gigs. But let's talk about you becoming a full-time agent at Family First Life. Most full-time agents run 30 appointments a week. They'll sit on about 20 people, and they'll close 10 out of the 20, half. That's not bad. That's average. So let's just say you sell a policy for $80 a month. The insurance company is going to pay you $960, which is the client's annual premium, times your contract level, which is, in this example, 110%. So every policy you sell at $80 a month, the insurance company is going to pay $1,056. $1,056 per policy times 10 policies a week, that's over 10 grand in a week. 10 grand in a week subtracted by the $1,500 that you're going to spend in leads, it's about $9,060 left remaining. That's your net. Multiply that by 4 weeks in a month, $36,000 in a month. Take that, multiply by 12, $434,000 and some change for the year. That's how we have so many agents hit that prestigious Hall of Fame $400,000 on their own pen award. Let's talk about agency building. In real estate, when an agent becomes licensed, they park their license with a particular broker. Every time that real estate agent sells a house, they get paid a big commission, but the real estate broker gets paid a small broker fee as well. I don't know why they call them real estate brokers. They should call them real estate richers. If you were a real estate broker, how many agents would you want? 1, 5, 10, 100? As many as you can get, right? In the insurance business, we have the same opportunity. Let's say you're at a 110% contract and you hired me. I'm currently at a 100% contract. I go out and write $10,000 worth of business. The carrier is going to pay me $7,500 in advance the following business day. But because you hired me and I work for your brokerage, or in insurance terms, agency, you will get an agency override of 10%, the difference between you and me. So if I make $7,500, you made $750. Not a bad gig, right? I hope you send me a present this year during the holidays. But how many agents would you want? 1, 5, 10? As many as you can get. If you have one part-time agent, that's $750 a month extra. If you had 10 agents, that's $7,500 a month extra. If you had 100 agents, that's $75,000 a month extra agency override to you and your family. We have many other ways that you can get paid as well. Renewals, like we talked about earlier, bonuses for being top agency managers, bonuses for personal production, carrier bonuses for writing a ton of business. We get paid over 7 different ways here at Family First Life. Get back to the agent who invited you so they can explain to you more about how we get paid. We talked earlier about training and how it's important that you have the proper training. We have a new agent boot camp that will teach you everything you need to do to make $20,000 a month. We have top producing agents that will show you how to dial the phone and what to say, what their in-home sales presentation looks like, what objections you might need to hear and how to overcome them, what type of leads you should buy so that you can have the best bang for your buck and the quickest return on your investment. We also have a training on how to select the correct products for your clients. We do all of this not for $4.99 or $2.99 or $1.99 or even $99. We do this for free. All the training at Family First Life is free. We will help you get started fast and get paid right away. As we wrap it up, let's talk about how you can stay connected with us. We have a Facebook group of over 15 to 20,000 agents and more throughout the entire country. It's meant for us to support our fellow agents nationwide. Every Friday, we have our Family First Life Next Level trainings that are played on Facebook Live so that you can learn from the very best for free. You get to connect with top producers around the country and learn their secrets. You get to watch agents dial live on Facebook so you can see what they're saying to their clients. You also get to see the agency submit numbers weekly for full-on transparency to see who's doing what. And we have a positive environment that is conducive for success. So at this point, you're thinking, what do I need to do? Well, if you're not licensed, we will help pay for your course to get started. It's usually a $200 fee, but like we talked about earlier, you don't pay fees here at Family First Life. So we are going to cover that pre-licensing course for you as long as you schedule your exam and become an agent with us. If you're already licensed, we will send you our carrier appointments so you can get ready to sell some insurance and protect some families. At this point, you're either an A, B, or a C. A C person says, see you later. This is not for me right now, but I'll definitely be seeing you later because I know the company's going to grow so fast that I'll jump on later on. The B person says, I'm in, but I have some questions that I need to get answered to see if it's a good fit. Get your questions answered by someone here that actually works in our business, not your broke Uncle Bob who lays on the couch and watches TV all day and has no business or insurance experience. The A person says, I'm all in. When you said I can make $70,000 a year part-time and all the way up to $400,000 a year full-time, I'm in. Get back to the person that invited you. Let them know if you're an A, B, or a C. Once again, my name is Stephen Yee. I look forward to hearing your success story here at Family First Life. Have a great one.